Thanks for joining us. I'm at the Fire Mountain Gems and Beads Jewelry Design Studio. I'm Wisniewski, author of New Connections in Chainmail Jewelry, a book that focuses on rubber and glass in chainmail. And what we're making today is the rubber Helm Bangle bracelet. It uses large rubber rings and only one size of aluminum jump rings. This is a fun, quick, easy project, very inexpensive, and you'll love it. So this bracelet is like a sandwich. That's the best way I can describe it, where we have a center ring that sits inside of 4 other rubber rings. And in order for that sandwich to sit in there, we have it connected with 2 aluminum jump rings. So the 2 aluminum jump rings are actually only holding 4, the purple ones, the 4 rubber rings, and the sandwiched ring is the gray one, and it actually encircles the aluminum rings. Let's build it. What we're going to do is have our open jump ring and put on 2 of the outer color ring, I would call it, the one that's not going to be sandwiched. And we have our 2. What we want to do next is create the sandwich. So we need to actually encircle. So your encircling means you're actually putting it entirely over that open jump ring. I've put it entirely over it. Oh, there we go, entirely over it. And then I'm going to finish the sandwich by adding 2 more of the rubber rings on top. 1 and 2. There's the sandwich, and I just need to close that jump ring carefully. There's plenty going on here, so you have to very, very carefully smush it down so that you don't lose where those rings are going. Smush it down and close that ring. Thicker pliers help with these thicker jump rings here. And then I want to pull these back out so I can see that sandwich. At this point it is, slightly pulling up, and it'll stop doing that as I create the length. But that's my sandwich. And I need to add a second jump ring in the exact same position. So I'm going to go through all 4 of the purple rubber rings. I'm going to dig through the center. Pick up the entire thing and dig that ring all the way down and through. Come through the other side and only go through the purple, making sure that I stay inside the gray because I want it to stay encircled. And now I can close it. Okay? And I have my sandwich. So it's going to move around on you a little bit, and you may get that kind of a thing. So if you get that and you're confused about where you are, just flip your sandwich breads over. Flip them over. There you go. There's your sandwich. All right, let's keep going with the length. So to create more length, it's a little bit different than what we just did. To create more length, I like to actually put the center one that should be encircling the aluminum rings. I like to kind of insert it ahead of time. We're going to slightly insert it. And I remember that I only want to go through the purple rings, right? Only the purple. So I'm going to stay inside the gray and only go through the purple. Only the purple. Now, I have to finish the other side of the sandwich, yes? So, in order to finish the other side of the sandwich, I need a piece of bread on each side of the gray ring. In order to get it on each side, I have to dig this back out, dig it out, stick one piece of bread there, re-grab, grab from the other side, stick another piece of bread on the other side, and then make sure again that the aluminum ring is encircled in the gray, so meaning inside the gray. Inside. I don't want to close this ring outside of here, outside of the gray. I want to close it inside of the gray, inside. But don't pull it down too far, or you'll lose your sandwich. You'll lose the meat. Okay, so I've done that. I can pull these pieces of bread back out, and there's my sandwich. And I'm going to go ahead and double that. You don't need to double this. I like to do it for the look of the weave. You can certainly just do a single ring. For these thick aluminum rings, a single ring would hold this just fine. Here I'm going to dig all the way through the inside of the gray ring, inside of it, but picking up the purple. And once I've dug through one side, I can turn it and kind of grab and dig through the other side, grabbing only the purple and staying inside of the gray. Grabbing the purple and staying inside of the gray, and close that ring. We've got a long sandwich. We're going to make it even longer. And we're going to keep going. We have 26 of the purple rings and 13 of the gray, and we're ready to connect the two ends together. It's essentially the same process. We take one end and start creating the sandwich, go through the purple inside of the gray, and bring the rest of the purple around. Grab one purple here, and this time I can just kind of slightly slide the gray over, slide it over the jump ring, and continue with the other purple. So what I did was, that one kind of moved fast. I got the one purple here, I slid the gray ring over the jump ring, and then I brought that purple onto the same side here, completing the sandwich. And now I can close this. And we want to go ahead and double it so that we have the finished look. We're going to dig through, grabbing the purple, continue around, grabbing more purple, the other two staying inside of the gray. Smush it down, find room to close it. And we've done it. This is a quick one. We've finished the rubber Helm Bangle bracelet, and you can see it's plenty stretchy enough to go on my wrist. This is a 7-inch bracelet. I hope you had fun making this rubber Helm Bangle. You can wear it, sell it, or give it. Be sure to check out my other videos, as well as many other color options at firemountaingems.com. Thanks.